Welcome everybody to Bobbo's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to preview AEW Forbidden Door. The countdown is on right now. Kyle Fletcher versus Serpentico. Obviously, Kyle Fletcher is going to win this match. I'd be shocked if Serpentico won. Excuse me. The pre-show matches. I have my computer down here. That's why I'm looking down. Pre-show match. Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe versus Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano. So if you don't know, Forbidden Door is AEW and New Japan. That's why there's a bunch of Japanese wrestlers and I think like Mexican, CMLL, all those guys. So, and women. So this match, Chris Statlander and Willow, that's been a feud for a while. Yep, Kyle Fletcher just won. That's been a feud for a while now. When Chris turned on Willow. So I think you're going to go with the baby faces. Go with Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano. The next pre-show match is Los Ingobernables de Japan, however you want to say it, versus the Lucha Brothers and Mystico. So Los Ingobernables was part of the Mexican promotion, and then they formed a Japan satellite version kind of thing. So this, again, I think with the pre-show you're probably going to go all baby faces. So I think this is going to be Lucha Brothers. Actually, I'm wrong, because there's a match, Owen Hart Cup tournament first round pre-show match, Mariah May versus Saraya. I think they're going to give it to Saraya because I think Saraya wants to go to Wembley. But Mariah May has been doing really well. So that should be an interesting match. Then this could be the best match on the card, is the ladder match for the vacant TNT Championship. So Adam Copeland broke his ankle, so he can't defend the title anymore, so they vacated it, and I feel bad for him because he's the man. He's been one of my favorite wrestlers for my whole life, when he was Edge and now Adam Copeland. Still kept my Alter Bridge as his theme song, which is my favorite band, so we have a lot of links up. So this match is the scapegoat, Jack Perry, who's probably going to win. He had a fight in the backstage area with CM Punk, and then CM Punk got let go, fired with cause, whatever they call it, and sorry, I'm distracted doing this because the show's going on. CM Punk got fired, he went to WWE, and then they suspended Jack Perry, so he was off for a while and then randomly showed up in New Japan and took out a bunch of people, and now he's part of the new elite with Matthew Jackson and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, and also Okada. So they're the new elite, so they all have titles, and I think Jack Perry is going to win this match. But it's Jack Perry versus Konosuke Takeshita versus Mark Briscoe, the ROH World Champ, versus Dante Martin versus Lio Rush, and versus El Phantasmo. Lio Rush and Dante Martin in a ladder match, that's going to be crazy. Dante Martin's probably the best high flyer in the world. And then you have Lio Rush, too. So that match, I'm going to predict it's going to be Jack Perry, because they want to make the elite really strong, get them all the titles. Right now they're having a tag match. I wonder why this is on the pre-show. It's Private Party versus the Kings of the Black Throne, which is Brody Lee and Malachi Black. So, I don't know. I bet you that the Kings of the Black Throne are going to destroy them. Anyways, so the next match is the Owen Hart Cup tournament first round match. Oh, I should explain. So that tournament last 2 years have only been for like the cup, the award, and also they did a championship belt. But this year it's going to be for your chance to go after the world champion at Wembley. So the women's will go after either Toni Storm or Mina Shirakawa, who's that are wrestling tonight, and then the men's will go after either Strickland or Will Ospreay. So we'll see, but I'll get to those matches. So this Owen Hart Cup tournament first round match: Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi. That's gonna be an awesome match. I think it's gonna be Bryan Danielson. I think they're gonna. He's been going on streaks of losing, so this could go one of two ways. Either he's gonna lose and like really break down, and then they send him off, or he's gonna win and that's his send off to maybe Wembley for the title. I don't know. We'll see. So I think Bryan Danielson on that one. Oh, they're doing. This is weird. They have the Undisputed Era. Now it's Kyle O'Reilly and Ishii, the Pitbull. Anyway, so the next match after that will be the Trios match, the Learning Tree. So stupid. Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith versus Samoa Joe, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata. Let's see. Maybe you have the Learning Tree win because you want to keep pushing them and get them over, and then have another match. But we'll see. So I'm gonna pick the Learning Tree. AEW's Women's World Championship: Toni Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. I like Mina, but I think Tony's gonna keep it, and then at Wembley, and maybe it will be Tony versus Soraya for the title. I think that's the second. I think last year was Tony versus Soraya. And then maybe you have what's her name? Not Britt Baker. Her, the other one. Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. You know who I'm talking about? The former champ that's been out for a year. Maybe you have her come back. Anyways, I'm gonna pick Toni Storm, and I think maybe Mariah May helps her. We'll see, because that's been the storyline. Is like Mariah May was tag team with Mina Shirakawa, and is like the prodigy of Toni Storm. So that one I'll pick Toni Storm. They're doing Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy again. That match last year or 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago, was awesome. And Orange Cassidy won. I think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win. Moving on, MJF is finally back, which is awesome. He's still over like Grover, and he's facing Hechicero, which is another CMLL guy. I think MJF is definitely winning that. He's not going to lose his first match back on a pay-per-view. So next is the Elite, Young Bucks and Okada versus the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi. Excuse me. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Okada are bitter rivals for years now, so that should be interesting. And the Acclaimed want the tag team titles. So I wonder if Hangman or Hangman gets involved, or Kenny Omega gets involved, maybe. I'm going to say the Acclaimed wins. And the big three matches. The Women's Championship should be higher, but it's because the TBS champ is Mercedes Moné, one of the biggest women's wrestlers in the world. Anyway, so TBS Championship and New Japan Women's Strong Women's Championship. Winner take all. Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Valkyrie. And so the history is Mercedes was supposed to win that. They created that title for Mercedes, and she got hurt in the match against Willow, and Willow won it, and now Stephanie has it. So Mercedes is going for it, and obviously Mercedes is going to win. There's no way that you bring her in and have her lose, especially against a woman that we don't really know of. I know her and she's good, but the masses don't know her. The next match is going to be awesome. The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Jon Moxley, the champion, versus Tetsuya Naito. Sorry. That's going to be a hard-hitting match. And that one's hard to call. Because Moxley's here in the United States, and he's holding the world title for the New Japan. So you would think they would give it to Naito and have him go back to Japan. But we will see. Who do I pick? I'm going to say Moxley keeps it. And the main event, AEW World Championship, Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. So it's for the AEW World Championship, but Will Ospreay also has the international title, so he could be the double champion. But Swerve, this one's hard to call too. Swerve hasn't had that long of a run. I mean, All In is coming up, and Will Ospreay as champ would be enormous. So I'm going to go Will Ospreay. This match is breaking down right now. So I'm going to go Will Ospreay, and we'll see from there. But yeah, so those are my predictions for AEW Forbidden Door. I have a couple of videos in the tank, or in the, I don't know how they say it, but I have a couple of videos already filmed that should have been out by now, but I've been busy trying to find an apartment and stuff. So if you know an apartment, come let me know. Yeah, so I'll get those out, but this one's gonna go out right now, an instant premiere, and then the review will go tomorrow, I think. We'll see what time does, but I hope to do tomorrow. Ooh, man, the Pitbull's getting crushed. Yeah, so sorry, my ADHD is going crazy. I shouldn't have done this while watching that. So yeah, the AEW Forbidden Door starts in 57 minutes. Go get it on payperview.com or Bleacher Report or any of those, or just regular pay-per-view, and watch the show because it's going to be good. Forbidden Door has always been awesome because you get guys that you've never seen before compete, unless you're a diehard fan like me. But yeah, so that's that. If you like the video, go like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon so you know when the video is coming out, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.